Emily says, do you think Saylor could be a plan for us, a U.S. intelligence agency? I do think that there's more to Saylor than what meets the eye. Do I think it's bad? No. How could what he is doing right now be bad? He's straight up said publicly that he has no heirs. He has no kids, no wife. Any Bitcoin that he has is going to be put back to the Bitcoin community. And yes, until that actually happens, we can question it. But like, if that's his driving force, and you could hear that in his interview yesterday too. He said his mission here is to get as many people on Bitcoin, to have access to Bitcoin. That's his mission. He's not worried about the banks. He's not worried about all this other crap. He's worried about that. And so, yes, I do think that there's more to him than we know, but I don't think that that's necessarily a bad thing. I think it could be a good thing. And Johnny says, yes, Trump's uncle was a big shot at MIT. And if you look at the connections to MIT and Bitcoin and Trump and Saylor and Tesla, you might have a better understanding of what's really going on here. And there's a reason why people have Trump derangement syndrome. There's a reason why people have Bitcoin derangement syndrome. Is because the people who don't want that to happen have the ability to manipulate people's minds and only show them bad things. You could see 100 hours of Trump interviews and you could get behind what he's saying. You understand that he wants peace. He wants it to be fair. And he wants to destroy the old system. 100 hours of that. And he says one thing wrong, people take it out of context. They blast that over the news for the next 2 weeks. And that's all people have about Trump in their brains. They don't watch anything else. And it's the exact same with Bitcoin. Bitcoin's been going for 861 fucking thousand blocks. And nobody understands what it even is. And so when the media comes out, when one bad thing happens, they blow it up out of proportion. They put their own spin on it. And that's all most people see about Bitcoin. So I understand why people have Trump derangement syndrome and Bitcoin derangement syndrome, but that doesn't mean that it's right. Doesn't mean that it's true.